So what is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. So we're going to get directly into it. So I make it very clear when I publish leaks or information how credible I think said leak or information is. And recently we did a video dealing with the Dodge Charger and somebody who has a Stellantis email address. Now, asshole me would just publish their email and probably get them fired. But I'm not a complete dick. We just won't, as I messaged with the individual, we won't be taking their information anymore. Now, they were sending us this to try to get on our approved info list. That's like people that I pay for information. So I get it. Sometimes you get bad info. And that's why I said, haven't been able to confirm it, with all of my executive sources. And I told you that sometimes we have sources that are on the ground at the assembly plants. Now, when it comes to sources on the ground at the assembly plants, Butter the Insider seems to have more stronger sources than me in that area. And my sources are extremely strong at the top of the company. Okay. So that's why when I come out with something about, hey, this product is coming, hey, this move is coming, hey, this CEO is about to get hired, that's why my record when it comes to that stuff is impeccable. Undefeated, actually. But when it comes to stuff like this, I saw the guys over at another Mopar site, showed an image and it came from some other image or something that was in stock stuff from Stellantis. So it is what it is. That said, we did just publish information on the Cherokee that shows the new SRT engines that are coming, and they're getting rid of the hybrid engines in 2027 and 2028 transition time. And I'm willing to bet that that same new SRT engine is also probably going to be used in this Charger. Now, what I'm being told, and hey, I could be wrong, I'm getting this from, lower level sources, as the executive sources, or the people that I deal with that are super high in the company, are more on the hair stuff we talked about products, hair stuff that's being released. They deal with like buying stuff, acquisitions, investments. When I mean high, I mean the sources that I have are above the CEOs at Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Okay? That's why I get that insane information I get a month and a half or 2 months earlier than everybody else. What I'm being told is the SRT engine that I talked about yesterday, the SRT 617, I'm calling it because, I grew up in Massachusetts. I grew up in Boston. 617 is the area code for Boston. So we can call it code name Boston. But I'm being told that 617 stands for horsepower. And would totally make sense if they put a Hellcat blower on a 5.7 engine. You might get to that area and would probably work. And it might fit, a 5.7 might fit a little easier than maybe some of the other engines in the Charger. Now, we talked about this already, and I've been very clear about this, as other Mopar sites have already confirmed that too, that they were testing V8 engines. And where did you hear that first? Ding, 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 right here. As they sent the Charger down to Mexico, and we're testing it with different V8s. And shocker, the 5.7 keeps coming up. So yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if they have and it also will keep them from getting sued, right? Because we know they had all the last call stuff, and a lot of the last call guys will be pissed if a Charger comes out with a red-eye engine or a Hellcat engine. Could an attorney try to sue them? Yeah, but if they come out with a 5.7 Hemi that has a blower and a different maybe, direct injection or something going on with that engine, then it's a different power plant, and they really don't have a leg to stand on legally about trying to sue over that car. So, anywho's, I wanted to correct the record and talk about that because, yeah, when we saw, I had people hitting me up about it or whatever. And look, I'm the first one to tell you immediately, if we call something and something isn't correct, I own it every single time. I have no problem doing that. That said, what I'll do in the future, which kind of sucks because it means I don't get the information out as quick to you guys, but what I'll do in the future is when I do get something from, say, a plant employee or a lower level employee, I'll run it up the flagpole first to verify it. Because it's not like the people I'm going to verify it with are snitching, because they're getting paid for the information too. So, and that way it'll keep, issues like this happening where somebody is doing that. Full disclosure, like I said, we did a reverse image Google search on that image that we got, and I didn't get anything to pop up. So, is what it is. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what we do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. If you haven't seen it yet, go check out the Jeep videos. TFL has already showed the vehicle on the street. We've already published the internal documents, which you haven't seen anywhere else, by the way, from Stellantis, that show what power plant's going in there, what engines are being canceled, and a bunch of other platforms as well, from the Durango and the like. I didn't even cover that, but all that's in there in the video that we published yesterday, so go check it out. Anyways, until next time, thank you guys very much for watching. I truly appreciate it, and as always, stay petty, my friends.
Whoopee!